magnify the Lord.
And my spirit exalts in God my Savior.
For he has looked with favor on his lowly handmaid.
Yes, from this day forward, all generations shall call me blessed.
For the Almighty has done great things for me. Holy is his name.
His mercy reaches from age to age for those who fear him.
He has shown the power of his arm. He has scattered the proud of heart. He has cast down the mighty from their thrones and exalted the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things. The rich sent empty away. He has come to the help of his servant Israel. For he has remembered his promise of mercy, the promise he made
to our fathers, to Abraham, and his children forever.
It's good of you to help, Mother, but I can handle this.
So I see.
I'm not going to apologize for what I feel.
Is someone asking you to?
I'm trying, Mother. I've asked God to help me.
Anna.
But this anger, it's churning in me all the time. And the hate. Sometimes I can hardly breathe. What can I do?
Pray for the grace to forgive.
I try to pray, Mother, but I see them murdering him over and over. Why did God let that happen? He was doing God's work, helping the poor, and they butchered him. Why doesn't God punish those murderers and the men at the top who gave them the orders? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
It's all right. He has cast down the mighty from their thrones and exalted the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things and the rich sent empty away.
I've been thinking I shouldn't be here. What I feel, it poisons everyone.
Anna, we love you. We want to help you. Please, let us.
23 years I've been here. A lifetime. And now I wonder, am I doing what's best? Maybe God's work is outside.
God's work is everywhere.
Then why are we in here where it's so safe? Where we always have food to eat and a roof to sleep under?
Sisters? Good evening. How many live here?
7.
Get the others.
Sister Anna.
Okay, go with her. Telephones?
Yes? In my office.
Deliveries? Visitors?
Mail twice a week. Sometimes a priest on Sundays.
Carry him in. Easy, easy. All right, listen well. We're not here to hurt anybody. Just do as you're told, no trouble. You give us problems, and we'll do whatever is necessary.
He's very young.
17. Came to us when the soldiers beat his father to death. Very brave, Fernando.
How did it happen?
A meeting of the farmers illegal. Lando was on guard and the company of Las Sodistas attacked.
Martín,
I'm here, Fernando.
La Playa. He promised. We go to La Playa. Right the waves like horses.
We'll go. Get rest. He's never seen the ocean.
He needs a doctor.
Obviously. But that's impossible. So we improvise.
Oh, please, at least let me call Sister Juan at Guadalupe Hospital. She can be trusted. She'll bring medicine, plasma.
No telephone calls. Just do what you can.
Face is so hot. Poor boy.
Mother, do you think he's very beautiful?
Yes. Very beautiful. The way God made him.
Beautiful instrument.
You play well.
I used to, sister. I used to.
Better than I.
Maybe it's your repertoire. All hymns sound alike.
I tried Soler, Giuliani, Bach.
Very classical. And also very cloistered.
Along with the Beatles, Joan Baez, Bob Dylan. I think if there's joy and beauty in it, God is pleased. On the other hand, would Karl Marx approve of Bach?
Music is a waste of time. I'm more comfortable with this.
Will the soldiers be following you here?
24 hours, maybe longer. We're very good at fooling them. Attack and disappear. You find that pointless, don't you? Futile.
Don't you?
Tactics, that's life. Deciding which tactics to use. Keeping the general's troops busy. We're good at that. Every time we blow up a bridge, a power plant, disrupt communications, we help the poor people, give them a surge of hope. We are the shock troops, trying to jolt these Indian farmers out of 4 centuries of apathy.
To do what?
To rid this country of the exploiting fascists that killed Fernando's father. And now killed him too.
We're praying for him.
Prayer. Sister, you're not in the 12th century. Why don't you use the one life you've got to deal with the here and now?
A life of prayer. From the outside, the tactics one uses may seem outmoded, futile. But in reality...
A life of prayer is the ultimate selfish denial.
You really believe that?
Prayer works wonders. In all the wrong ways. Governments like ours, a leader like General Lasorda, he has to keep the hungry, desperate people in line, so the general approves of prayer. Don't try to put food in your children's mouths or find a better place to live. Just pray for a better life in the hereafter.
Prayer doesn't matter.
Yes, little sister. Prayer works. It keeps the poor in their place and the general and the other parasites in theirs. Prayers are for changing things. It was meant to keep them just the way they are.
And your way is more effective?
It is. I didn't want to believe that. I was going to change the world with an old typewriter and an even older mimeograph. I was going to change governments, minds, history.
It didn't work.
It did for a while. But the generals, they got upset. They beat up the people who were trying to hand out my words of wisdom. They arrested me and tried to influence my thinking. They broke my fingers, among other things. I was living in a dream, so I had to find an alternative.
And of course, that's the only one available.
Yours is better, prayer. Leaving it all to the tender mercies of God and the general. No, sister, I couldn't do that. I cared too much.
I care.
Of course you do. About your own immortal, all-important, but indiscernible soul.
Not mine alone. Everyone's.
You and the pigs who put the bullet holes in Fernando's body.
Everyone.
That's simple-minded or hypocritical. We've met before, haven't we?
I don't think so.
Well, your face is familiar.
It's like 1,000 others.
I've seen it before. It'll come to me.
You think only the soldier who fired the shot is responsible for Fernando's wounds?
Of course not. General Lasorda and his regime.
What about you? Don't you have any responsibility? Don't you give orders?
I gave Fernando an order to protect someone else. A priest. One of your God's special people. Only this priest had gotten up off his knees and he was trying to get the people off theirs.
Was he killed?
Not this time. Thanks to Fernando.
It's late. I have my duties.
Don't let us disturb the holy routine, Mother. It helps keep the world at a distance.
A tactic, which to you seems pointless, futile.
No. You keep late hours, sister?
It's hard to sleep.
For me, it's hard to stay awake. The soldiers took the bait. Good. They're looking for us in Chacon. Oh, we use the time to hit the depot at San Mateo. Catch them completely off guard. Leave Fernando? The nuns will bury him. It's your decision. You know I don't want to leave him. We have no choice. Rocky, if we get some rest, I'll take over. There's coffee in the dining room.
The man yields to the soldier.
You seem a sensible man.
Which means you're going to ask me why I behaved so stupidly?
To make a life of killing, being killed.
One thing in this world, we die. The question is, how do we give some little meaning to our death?
But the boy, to die so young.
Sister, half the children born in this country die before they're 5. Their blood is on whose hands? And if you live past 5, chances are very good you'll end up with TB. A slow death. But then, who cares? You're only another damn Indian anyway.
God cares.
But does he? Men have to do something.
And if you're a woman, you pray.
Some women. My wife, my young sister, while they pray, they teach. They try to make changes.
Tell her it's hopeless.
You have your tactics, I have mine.